All right, we are back live. You're tuned in to the end of day report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price trigger reports that we place in your hand each and every trading day. We have been busy today, have we not, fam? We have been in there. This is our fourth live of the day. We get it in up in here, the fourth live of the day. All right, so if you missed this morning's pre-market poll scan, you want to go ahead and take a listen after this live. And then follow that up with the FOMC live. This was the most epic FOMC live we have ever done on this channel. It was epic. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you're going to want to definitely peep that as well. And if you've been dragging your feet, you're going to have to man up, woman up. You're going to have to go into the playlist on the channel, and you're going to need to give a good long listen to the Fed versus the blockchain central banks versus the Bitcoin documentary that I did back in 2016. It is timeless. Everything that was talked about then is happening right now. All right, so let's get it. Let's knock this stuff out so we can keep it pushing. All right, so we're going to jump right into these charts. Let me share my screen with you because sharing, after all, is caring, is it not? All right, so first chart we got up. Now we're going to do the forex futures and crypto first. Then after that is our reco section. So go ahead and get your recos. I already see some of you in the live chat. You got them down. So I will hit those when we're done with the with these, okay? So go ahead and get your stuff in because once we're done, we're done. All right, here we go. First one we got here on the chart is ZRX, which is on the crypto side of the world. We came into today with a rally alert. You see, we got production off of that rally alert, excuse me. And we're anticipating that this market will keep pushing or at least trying to. Here's what it's looking like, though. If you were long, if you took the rally alert on this, definitely do something with them stops. Lock in as much profit as you can because it is a possibility that we could end up topping like we did back in here and then we did back here. This downtrend channel is still technically in effect. And what you're doing is you're just trading. You're buying the support in the channel, selling the top resistance of the channel. All right. So this may be all we get. All right. Lock in some profit, and then you can just sit and let it run a little bit, see what happens. But for right now, the trade is selling rallies, but we can gain coinage by buying the rally alerts as well. The last one got zero production, but this one gave us some good production. So it's possible we're putting in a little short-term bottom here off the trend line support, which would be good too. Maybe the market wants to start trending again because you are in a bull market. You are in an uptrending market. So perhaps it wants to relock in again, all right, and get out of this corrective state that it's in. All right, so that's ZRX. The next chart we got is XRP Ripple. All right, so your Ripple has really been giving you just crazy production, crazy upside production from the rally alert right here. If you took this rally alert, the market blessed you for your patience. You had to wait 2 full days, and then you got that blessing. Bam. If you waited for it, you got it. That's why sometimes you have to be patient and let the trade work itself out, okay? So this one, the trade is still to the long side of the market. Lock in what you can, man. All right, this one still wants to keep rocking. It's in a bear market. It's technically a bear market rally, but it could turn into a bull market at any moment. All right, next chart we got up now is Litecoin. So on the Litecoin, the trade is on the long side of the market. You're benefiting, getting a lot of production out of these rally alerts right here. All right, so this one is looking good. If you're long this market, you want to lock in some profit as well. Okay, looking at Ethereum. Okay, so Ethereum gave us a lot of upside production from the rally alert. All right, now you got a crash alert you're dealing with. You haven't gotten any production yet. So just be patient and let the market come to you. Initial target is to fill the gap down in here. Secondary target would be trend line support down here. All right. Next one we got here is the mighty Bitcoin, which is in a bull market on the daily chart. It's been giving you crazy upside production from the rally alert. All right. Mad upside production. Boom. Told you that the market was basing out right here. That's exactly what happened. And then the market took the heck off. Where do we go from here? It looks like the market wants to have in more upside. The trade is on the long side of the market until it isn't. So trade accordingly. Use your stops, whether it be recommended stops on the actual price trigger report, or you're popping your way through it. Also, if you guys missed the live trading session that we did today, we went over how to manage your open positions in these markets. You're going to want to go ahead and get onto your dashboard and watch that. I answered a lot of questions in that live. Okay, I think that was a really good live. So if you missed it, you're definitely going to want to watch that at your earliest convenience. Okay, so just FYI for you on that. There was a great one, and we did get a chance to answer some questions. Okay, so let's move it on. Keep it pushing. All right, the next joint we got up here is ABC Bitcoin Cash. All right, so nice, extraordinary production on the rally alerts once again. All right, once again. And what do we got here? We got production. Now we got a crash alert. The pullback is to the trend line support. That is your initial target on this. So you got a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading on the ABC Bitcoin Cash. Next thing we got here is your ADA Cardano, which has been a mighty bull. All right, you're in a bull market. The market pulls back, takes off again. So now what we're looking at here is a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Don't know how this thing is going to snap. You're probably best playing the weeklies right now. I mean, I'll leave it up to you, but the trend is the trade eventually is going to still get back to the long side of the market. So this more so right here is a trading range. Normally you get the back-to-back alerts. All right, it typically is a trading range established. So this bar will be your support, and then this bar here will be your resistance level. And that's kind of how you're just going to be bouncing around. But there are times when one crash alert here gets canceled out by this rally alert, where you have one of the same. You got two things going on. You got a trading range established when you got back-to-back alerts, but the final alert negates the first one. So if the market's going to do anything, if it's not going to be an inside bar like you got here, it's usually a breakout bar. So here you get that inside bar, like is expected when you get back-to-back primary alerts like that. So what this would mean is that this is a real crash alert here that you would need to pay attention to. All right. So that's what we got for tonight and tomorrow's trading on ADA Cardano. US dollar index. All right. This one doesn't look like it is updated just yet. The US dollar index has been really slow in getting data. So this one still hasn't updated yet. And here we are, late in the evening. So I don't have anything to talk to you about on that. All right. This is the South African Rand. All right, so on this one here, you see the market consolidating on the bull side of the equation. The trade is still to the long side of the market, even though you haven't gotten any additional production. But if you do, it's looking for the trend line resistance to be the initial target. And you got the beginning of a bullish weekly trend line. I'm sorry, bullish weekly trend momentum reading that is coming into play. So if you are patient, you should be able to capture when this thing kicks off. All right, the New Zealand dollar, the Kiwi. We came into today with a crash alert. We got no production yet. Notice how I said yet. So just stay tuned. The initial target is the trend line support. All right, the next thing we got here is nat gas. All right, so nat gas, let's go ahead and pull this up. It's been in a bear market on your daily chart. All right, this is a good one here that I was just telling you about a couple of charts ago. Here you came into this with this crash alert and you got no production. Instead, it got negated by a rally alert. Back-to-back alerts create a trading range. However, on the following bar, the market took the last signal, because remember how I say it can negate or create a trading range. This market decided to break out. So you got some upside production on this rally alert that you got back here. The key rally alert was back here though, and you've been getting upside production ever since. All right, so the market's looking good there. I'm anticipating even more upside. I don't think we've topped out just yet in that gas. All right, looking at the Mexican peso. All right, so we're coming into today fresh with this rally alert. We haven't gotten any production yet, but once we get it, the trend line resistance overhead is going to be your initial target. So we're only 1 day in. We still got four days left. All right, Japanese yen, the dollar yen. Down, down, down she goes. We're getting crazy downside production from this crash alert right here. Just crazy downside production. Absolutely crazy downside production. What can I tell you? Yeah, it happens. All right, this one made you wait real long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was supposed to give you production on this bar, but it made you wait 6, 7, 8, 9. You had to wait 2 weeks. It made you set before you started getting downside production. But boy, did it give you downside production. Good grief. All right. Hundreds of pips. I don't think we found bottom yet. Looks like she still wants to fall further. It's looking nasty for the dollar yen right now. Nasty. All right. Pound sterling. To the moon, man. Back to back. These rally alerts right here have given you incredible upside production. Incredible upside production. Hundreds of pips. Trail your stop, move your stop, trail your position, lock in as much profit as possible. All right, euro yen. So the euro yen's giving you some upside production as well from the rally alerts. Then we got this crash alert. We've been getting a little bit of production here. That's pretty decent. And we're just still waiting. Right here, it looks like the beginning of a bearish weekly trend momentum reading starting to come into place. This should give us a lot more production to the downside. Trend line support is the initial target on this one. All right, the next one here we got is the euro dollar. It's been crazy too, going bananas. Look at the mad upside production you have gotten from the rally alert. Crazy, crazy. Hundreds of pips the system is giving you. What more do you want? What more do you want? All right, here's your Canadian dollar. Look at the mad downside production you're getting from the crash alert. Again, market moving. It's giving up the pips. So far, just about every forex chart I've shown you is 200 pips in profit or more. This is crazy times to be trading forex. Look at what you're getting. Nice production. Nice production. Australian dollar. Here we go. Mad upside production from the rally alert. Market is not even ready to stop yet. It just keeps right on going. Trade is still to the long side of the market. What more do you want me to tell you? Lock in what you can on profit. All right, now these are your interesting charts. These are your stock index futures charts. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. This here is the crash alert. We've been getting just a little bit by a little bit as far as downside production, just a little bit at the time, a little bit at the time as far as the downside production here. I saw that comment about my cursor. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know. I was assuming that it was giving you everything. Let me try this. Let me try this. Let me try something. Can y'all see my cursor now? Whoa, that's weird. Why is it doing that? All right, let me try something else. Hold on. I didn't realize that. Hold on. Okay, now it's working. Now it's working. Okay. All right. I fixed it on my end. I know what I need to do. All right. So crash alert here. This is where you're getting a major production at right here, right? You're starting to get that downside. Now you got a secondary crash alert. The trend line support is the initial target here. Again, patience is coming into play here with the Dow futures. It's a slow little grind to the downside. You're not getting a big drop like you did back here. You're not getting a drop like you did back here. It's making you wait for the production. So the trade is still where it is right now. The play is to the downside of the market. I'm expecting some production to come into play here. All right, looking now at the wheat futures. Okay, first let me move this thing out the way. You guys don't see it, but it bothers me. I see it. All right, we'll keep it right there. All right, so let's see here. All right, so we got this rally alert here for tomorrow, for tonight into tomorrow's trading for the wheat futures. Market is trying to build a base so it can break topside. So rally alert here. Be patient. I know there is a bearish weekly trend momentum reading here. All right, that doesn't always equal downside momentum. The last example was right here. We're operating under the auspices of a bearish weekly trend momentum. However, prices continue to climb. All right, so this is here. This normally can make it difficult for upward trajectory. That's what it usually represents, but sometimes not always. So you may have to wait for the production on this one, but you do have a rally alert for wheat for tonight and tomorrow's trading. All right, taking a look now at soybean futures. Soybean futures right now are trying to determine what they want to do. They are all over the place right now. So you had this crash alert, you got this nice downside production, but it didn't give on this bounce. We didn't get a buy signal. All right, did not get a buy signal. Now we got a secondary buy signal, no production at all. Market falls down and wants to test the trend line support. Sometimes the markets can get a little confused as to what it is they want to do, and then it makes you wait for it. You got to wait for it to do what it's going to do. But if you're patient, you normally will get that with that which you're looking for. So you just have to be a little patient at times in order to get those things, because markets do consolidate a lot of the time as well. All right, so that's just something you got to keep in the back of your mind. that markets can and do consolidate. And when that happens, you just have to do what you have to do with it. All right. So this is where we are with this right now. So right now we just don't know what it wants to do until it does it. All right, next chart we got here is corn futures market. The play is still on the downside, to the sell side, getting that downside production, breaking some trend line support. The play is still to the downside on this one. All right, looking at silver futures. Okay, so let's break this one down. So we got this nice production off of the rally alert back in here. Got your rally alert, you got mad upside production, but now you have a crash alert. You haven't gotten any downside production on the crash alert yet, but when and if it does come, we're looking around the $19.50 to around $20 handle for your trend line support. So about 1950-ish is your trend line support, and that's where the initial target for pullback will be on the silver. All right, take a look at the Russell, my hustle. We're flatline right now. Market is shook. Doesn't know what it wants to do. Doesn't want to be long. Doesn't want to be short. The trade technically is still to the long side of the market. But yeah, as you can see here, we're just moving sideways. All right. So every little pullback's being bid up. And that's about it. The market is floating here. All right. It doesn't want to fall, but it may not have a choice. You know what I mean? All right, here is crude oil futures. Again, king of the sideways trading, going nowhere. We're just flatlined. We're not going anywhere. No conviction in the market. It's ceased from selling, but it's also not moving higher either. Doesn't know what it wants to do. So your guess is as good as mine on that one. All right, NASDAQ 100 futures. The trade is to the long side of the market temporarily because we are under a corrective phase here. Now, the last corrective phase, we failed and got this crash alert and got this downside production. Now, here we are at the rally alert, but we haven't produced yet. It is possible it could break out, break that 11,000, but the market seems to be having a lot of trouble with 11,000 on that NASDAQ 100. Where are we right now? Trades to the long side right now. But that could change at any moment. Trend line support is around the 10,000 mark. We break 10,000 to the downside, it's game over, and the market comes apart at the seams. All right, looking at gold futures. Gold futures is just up, and away. Mad production from the rally alert back here. Mad upside production. The primary rally alert was back here, and that's what produced all this right here. So the trade is still to the long side of the market. All right, looking at the E-mini S&P 500, we got this crash alert. You got a little bit of production. I think more downside production could come. It's at a crossroad where it's going to break topside or it's going to roll over. If it rolls over, the trend line support down around the 3,100 mark is the initial target. All right, so that's it. That's what we got. Now I will take a couple of the recos for you. Let's see. All right, I see you on the Qualgen Therapeutics. I see you on that. All right, I see you. All right, let's see here. You loving that knack, aren't you? That Northern Dynasty Minerals. I see you over there, man. You ain't slick. Trading these miners. You ain't slick. I see y'all all up in the mining sector. You ain't fooling nobody. I see you like that Bubba Gump shrimp too. I see you over there trading that Bubba Gump. All right, let's see here. All right, you guys have quite a few. Y'all like just blowing me up with this, don't you? Have you no mercy? Have you no mercy? All right, let's see here. Y'all got like 100 of them things today. All right, let's see here. I will tell you, some of these I have not heard of, man. I have not heard of. So I can see I'm going to have quite a few to put into the system. But to save time, I'll do it after we finish the live. I'll do it. I will tell you, man, the U.S. equity report has been expanding big time. Now, some of these look like they're new, so they may not show up. I'm going to add them, and what will happen is they will automatically populate once I get enough data. It'll just do it by itself. It's nothing that I can control. It'll just do it. Because some of these, when they're new like that, we just don't have enough data for me to do my thing with it. So you guys are really focusing on the miners and the healthcare sector. I guess everybody's putting their bid in to make a vaccine. I see that. You ain't slick neither. I see you. I see you. All right, let's see here. A few more to go. See y'all still chasing that Facebook. I see you chasing that Facebook. You know that face is about to crack and fall down. Oh, somebody wants to see the dollar, the UUP. Okay, all right, all right. You a soldier. You trading UUP and UDN. You a soldier. You a triple OG. Only triple OGs know what that's like and are willing to do that. Okay. Theta, not yet, man. That's I don't have enough data on that one just yet. But coming soon, man. It's on the reports. I think I added it already. If not, it's coming. It'll be here before you know it. Those new cryptos I've been talking about for weeks. I've been really in the lab, busting my tail, getting that ready. So, oh man, okay. This Hulk thing. Oh, my bad. I'm an idiot. Ignore me. Ignore me. I messed up. Oh boy, I'm tired. It's been a long day. All right. Okay. SILJ. Okay. Ooh, SILJ. Okay, I gotta make sure that's on the that's in the report. That's a good one. Okay. All right. All right, there's that one. Almost done. Almost done. All right, let's see here. Hold on. Okay, I thought there was some more up here. Okay. All right, let's knock them out. Okay. All right, there's that. There's, yeah, I might have a lot to key in afterwards. There's a lot of good ones y'all have in here. I think most of these may not be on the report, man. So we're gonna be adding some new stuff, I see. Yep. I can see it already. I see it. We're gonna be adding some more. We're already over 1,300 securities in the and the U.S. equity sheet and counting. Funny, isn't it? That's a lot of securities. Over 1,000 securities for you to trade from. Isn't that special? All right, let's see here. All right, got you there. All right. All right, let's see what else we got here. Yep, I see your ASX, brother. I got you, man. I just have to remind myself to put those on the ASX exchange report and not the US report. Sometimes I forget to do that. I don't do it on purpose. Let's see. A lot of gold miners in here representing today. A lot of gold miners representing. All right, let's see what else we got. All right. Now, some of these charts may look a little funky too. It's just the way the data is being presented. Just so you know, it's not me doing it. It's the way the data is being presented. And that's going to be another one of my projects, is working on my charts to see if I can get stuff to present better. All right, on the EWTBTC, only thing I got is EWT iShares Taiwan ETF. I don't know if that's what you're looking for or not, but that's the only thing I got coming up. So tell me, what is the name of that security and what exchange is that on? All right. Thanks for that $10 donation, my man. Everything. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Good looking out. All right. All right. Putting in the last one now. All right. Here we go. Now, if anyone who has been who gave me these requests to look up, if you're in the trading room, all right, if you're a subscriber, all you gotta do is hit me send me a note, and I can add these for you to make sure that they show up in the dashboard on the equity reports for you. Okay, you don't have to wait end of day for me to talk about it. You can get it right for you. All right, so let's see. First chart we got here is a bingo. Hold on, let me pull this up right. Bear with me. All right, here we go. Bingo. All right. So bingo right now is in a bear market, and we're starting to get downside production from the crash alerts. I think the 60-cent mark down here near the trend line support is the initial target for this downside move. And we got the beginning stages of a bearish weekly trend momentum reading the boot. So I think we should get there rather quickly. All right, so that's on, that's bingo. All right, the EWT iShares Taiwan. All right, so you got that back to back. So it means trading range, and it also means that this rally alert takes precedent over the crash alert. So I'm expecting either a narrow range inside day tomorrow or a breakout tomorrow, top side. So the trade right now is on the long side of the market since we got that rally alert. All right, the next one here we got is Planet 13 Holdings, PLNHF. As you can see, all right, we got the crash alert here. Then we got the rally alert which gave us a narrow range inside day bar. It was a crash alert bar. And now we got downside production off the crash alerts. So the crash alerts are pointing toward the trend line support as the initial target on this one. All right, next we got UAVS, Age Eagle Aerial. All right, and we got downside because we got this crash alert. We're starting to get downside production. Trend line support here around that $2 mark is the initial target on that one. All right, the next thing we got here is Tarzanian Gold, TRX. All right, on this one, we got a crash alert. We didn't get any production yet, but the trend line support is the initial target on a pullback for this one. All right, so we're still operating under the auspices of a crash alert. All right, the next one here is Palladian Energy. The ticker is PDN on the Australian exchange. All right, this has a crash alert, and the trend line support here is the initial target on this one. All right, next we got MMJ. MMJ Group Holdings, and we're operating under a rally alert. We got the bottom of the Kumo cloud as the initial target for the upside on this one. See, a lot of these are penny stocks, I see. Okay. All right, the next one here is that Imagine. Ticker is EMAN. All right, looks like this is on the New York Stock Exchange. All right, so this one you're getting downside production now from the crash alert. We're looking at trend line support as the target that is next. It's already looks like it's already achieved the initial target of the bottom of the Kumo cloud. Trend line support is the next downside target on this pullback. All right, next we got Golden Minerals, AUMN as in Nancy. All right, we got this crash alert here that we've been getting some downside production. Doesn't look like it's over with yet. Looks like this one is threatening to drop below the Kumo cloud. So this one is still bearish. Next one we got here is Marathon Patent Group, MARA. All right, so basically this one is giving you a lot of production from the rally alert right here. But we got this gap. So when a pullback does come, expect this to be the initial target to fill in the gap. But for right now, the trade is still on the long side of the market. And yes, this bar right here is a bullish pointer. All right, next we got Riot Blockchain. Ticker is is RIOT, Riot Blockchain. All right, so you got a crash alert for tomorrow's trading. Trend line support meets right at the bottom of the Kumo cloud. That is your initial target for this pullback. All right, GBTC, the Bitcoin ETF, has a crash alert for tomorrow. Trend line right here. Support is the initial target. You may or may not hit it. You may just stop short of it once it fills in the gap right there. All right, the next one we got here is ticker is SILJ, the ETF MG Prime Junior Silver Miners ETF. And this one has a crash alert that we started to get production today on their downside production. The initial target, though, however, is the trend line support down here around the $12.50 handle. All right, the next ticker is the US Dollar Index ETF, ticker UUP. And as you can see here, this thing, the trade is still to the downside on this one. I see more downside potential coming. This here is a bearish pointer, and this is where the market is headed to test and or take out this pointer. So downside production still to come on here, which means if UUP is dropping, then you want to get long ticker UDN, which is the inverse ETF for UUP. All right, next here. Oh, and UDN is also on the equity port on your dashboard. U.S. equity port, UDN is there. All right, the next one here is a rally alert for tomorrow for Facebook. All right, looks like the initial target of the trend line support was established. You did get that production. So now looks like the market is basing out and wants to try to rally tomorrow. The initial target may only be around the 240-ish mark, if that. If that, I think it'll set up the next leg down on this one. It's just not looking as powerful. Let's take a look at the previous ones here. So really, we kind of topped out right here, really, because then you came up here, then you cracked, and then now the next one you cracked, and then the next one you kind of waver, and now you're cracking. So it's really not trending. You go up, you're up and down. You're trading sideways, but it's not trending per se. It's not like, oh, it's just going up. It's not. This is not a normal pattern for a strong bull market. It's like it's topped out. It's topping out. Just wanted to throw that out there. All right. Next one here we have is Novo Nordisk. Ticker is NVO. So we had a crash alert, got a little bit of production there. Rally alert, just a tiny slither of production, then a pulling back. Right now, the play, though, is still with the rally alert. I think we get one more poke up, maybe, or what have you. So this one is just really getting soft here. These last couple of days have been very narrow range trading, very narrow bars. So this one's trying to determine what it wants to do. All right, and let's see here. Next one is United Therapeutics. Ticker is UTHR. On this one, we have a rally alert right here. Market paused for a day. Then you finally got that upside production today, and it triggered another rally alert for tomorrow's trading. So keep your head up on this one, because you got another rally alert for tomorrow's trading. The next one here we have is One Life Healthcare. The ticker is ONEM as in Mary. And here's what's happening. You got a crash alert here, and you're finally getting your downside production. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th day, bam. See how this can lead the market 3 to 5 days out? The 5th day gave you that production, and it's been producing ever since, even gapped down on the day. You already hit your initial target of trend line support, and darn near hitting the second target of the bottom of the Kumo cloud. So this one's pretty much giving you, everything that we were expecting. Will it give more? I don't know. But it's already hit both targets. So if you've been short since the last crash alert, you've gotten mad production. You're going to want to start thinking and locking in some profit, perhaps. All right. All right. The next one here is, let's see if I can pronounce this correctly. It's Livongo Health. Livongo Health. Ticker is LVGO. This one looks like it's traded on the NASDAQ. So you came into today with a rally alert, and you got that upside production. Will it give you more? There's reason to believe that the answer is yes, because we have a rally alert and we have the beginning of a bullish weekly trend momentum reading. So this one looks like it may want to give you maybe $125, maybe even $130 a share. We'll see what it does. All right, the next one we got up here is OTEX, Open Text. All right, and this one, it's been moving in a direction of the crash alert, just slightly, no real production yet. And then you flip up here. I think today's rally will most likely be sold. I think trendline support is going to be the initial target on this one. We'll see what the market does. All right, next we got Bubba Gump Shrimp. ticker is SHMP, natural shrimp, which we call bubblegum shrimp. All right, so you have a rally alert for tomorrow. Now, we came in 2 days ago with a crash alert. You got just enough, like a piece of production, like a head fake in the market now turned on you and it's giving you a rally alert for tomorrow. So this is one of those crazy ones right here. So I think that now here's the funny thing. This bar is not a bullish pointer. Neither is this one. So who knows what this one wants to do just yet. This definitely one to watch though. If you were long from the rally alerts back here, you're going to want to lock in some of that profit. All right. Next we got NAC. Knick-knack paddywhack. Northern Dynasty Minerals has a rally alert for tomorrow. Here's the crash alert that gave you your downside production to the trend line support. It's now met that initial target and is ready to give you a rally alert. We should see another updraft like this one. Let's see what the market can give. All right, the market that keeps on giving, right? All right, now we got QLGN. This is Qualigen Therapeutics. All right, and it has a rally alert for tomorrow. The bottom of the Kumo cloud is the initial target. Top of the Kumo cloud is a secondary target. And you got the beginning of a bullish weekly trend momentum reading to help lift this and give it enough upward momentum, upward thrust. And yes, back here, right here is a bullish pointer. So technically speaking, first target is right here, bottom of the Kumo cloud around that $8.50 level. Then you got the top of the Kumo cloud around the $12.50 to $13 handle. Then your tertiary target is the bullish pointer back here, and that's going to put you north of $20 a share. All right. So let's keep it pushing. All right. I appreciate the love in the live chat. Thanks, man. All right, I'll give you that solid. We'll do one more. I'll give you that J-Nug. I'll give you that solid. I see you with your J-Nug. I see you. Haven't talked about that one in a minute. Let's see what J-Nug is doing. All right, let's see. All right, so yeah, J-Nug. Wow, look at the destruction they did to this price on these ETFs, man. They love hurting the 3X ETFs. All right, this one, the chart is jammed up because of the break we had during the pandemic, and that how the thing just broke down so fast. So it's making the chart look jacked up. So I'll just tell you what it is. We got a crash alert that coming in today. We had a crash alert on this one back here. All right. And you did get some downside production. And now I think the bottom of the Kumo cloud, the trend line support down here is going to be your initial target around 130, 153. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. On this one, because the chart is so jacked up, I can't really explain it. All I can tell you is look at the report. If you're a subscriber, just stick to whatever the report has in it. That's what I would suggest, because sometimes the chart, you just can't. It's just not giving you what you want. All right, with that said, man, we're done, man. We've done it. We've done mad charts again today, and that's it, man. We've done it. So we've met our goal. You know what it is, PulseWaveTrading.com. Come on and break some bread with us. You know what we do. You know how we does this. We do it every trading day. We trade real markets with real money. We don't sugarcoat. We don't play games. We make money. That's what we do. We don't have time for all of that foolishness. So if you're looking to create another income stream, the markets may be exactly where you find it. All right. So with all that being said, remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning with the pre-market pulse scan. Peace.